Man's going clown car with bazooka teams. Okay. Okay. Well, currently I only see 2 bazookas. And this is the one key issue. I want to see how many bazookas this half-track fires. Hey guys, remember to like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and hey, go one step further, become a channel member. Any support you guys give is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the video. Hello everyone, I'm Greyshot17, and today I'm covering a 3v3 on Gazala landing strip. We got ourselves a number of key combatants, 2 American and a Brit, versing 2 Vermont and a Doc. They include Black Eagle, Humphrey, and Pinecone, versing German Guy, Taz, and D-Gaming. If you have a replay you want to submit to me, submit to my Gmail or Discord. Every little bit is greatly appreciated to send to support. Sorry, just realized I was out of position. Again, thank you guys for the support, and let's see how this game goes. This is a post-patch match. I have a number of them before the patch that I'm releasing on the channel, but yeah, this is post-patch. So maybe we'll see some different units and, you know, etc. coming on out. Looks like we have a gentleman here that is currently AFK. That's good to see. Well, it's the strat where you save up 1,000 manpower and you don't do anything. That's the strat. All right. Meanwhile, we got ourselves scout units and a rifleman. Australians are on the field, and again, more riflemen on the front. All right. German Guy is gone with Italian infantry. We got Pinecone going heavy weapon, so maybe a Pershing. Really would like to see a Pershing. We already know the Australians are on the field. And we got special operations, so maybe some whiz-bangs. Meanwhile, for the other gentleman, Italian Coastal for D-Gaming. All right. Left-hand side, Riflemen are taking quite a bit of territory with the scout unit. Honestly, it looks like the Germans are kind of ignoring... Oh, wait, no, that's Taz. That's just this guy who's like, oh, shit, I was supposed to be playing. Oh, well, just send as many great ideas if we can. Kettenkrad, yeah, I'm sure the enemy isn't that far. Meanwhile, the enemy is, like, right outside of the Allied base. German guy's like, huh. They're pretty close. They're pretty close right now. Again, Pioneers doing their best, but against Riflemen, they're in cover, but Riflemen should be able to beat them back. All right, meanwhile, we got Motorcycle Team and Panzer Pioneers retreating from the Rifleman squads over here. 2 squads versus 1 Palm Grenadier. Riflemen should win this. More Riflemen are... I'm sorry, Scout Unit actually got deployed. Interesting. Maybe just capturing territory. But... It's weird you do that against... Well, no, I guess it is a Vermont, so you can get around the MGs with some smoke. You need an upgrade for that, but maybe? Alright, we'll see. Kettenkrad being shot up. Another scout unit over here. Yeah, I guess it's just for quickly getting that early cap. Oh, wait. Alright, you got the territory and some veterancy. Nice. Riflemen are nowhere near this. The other squad with the mortar is back fighting D-Gaming's Pioneer. So once these scout units retreat, looks like Taz should be easily able to move on up. Meanwhile, D-Gaming is taking mid. Sorry, D-Gaming was the guy in mid, not German guy. Pioneers pulling back. MG is being stepped out guard, so at least the Vickers machine gun can watch this. Oh, MG-42 right there. Italian Coastal's flanking. MG is being pinned. We'll need to retreat. Mortar is opening fire, hopefully, against this mortar. Grenades being unlocked for Black Eagle. There goes Humphrey. Alright. And Pinecone is, well, he's doing his best with his mortar, but again, that mortar needs some additional fire support. There goes the Rifleman squad. Grenadiers will take that. Kettenkrad can quickly grab all this territory and hopefully mine it up. That would be a good call. We have a German guy taking this sector. And actually, Black Eagle has not... Either he didn't take the territory, or German guy decapped it? Look, I'll give it either option a possibility, but to me, this feels like he's just not grabbing his own territory, which seems like a bad idea, because... 5 minutes in, you're not even grabbing like that's 50 munitions you could have. Not just you, but for your team. Anyway, Kettencred continues to grab territory. Allies are kind of reorganizing. We do have a bazooka team, so alright, you have some AT. More close range AT than anything else, but at least it is AT. Alright, cool. Fighting position is down. Okay, alright. I'm assuming the British took that over from this man. D-gaming, I don't know why you... I mean, I know why you built that, so you could, you know, cover the sector, but... That's a little bit funny. There's just this pillbox right in the next to this crashed German plane. And it's just like, oh, okay. Alright. Flamethrowers should burn him out. Australians slowly making their way up. MG setting up for coverage. Infantry section. I mean, he has AT. So at least any armor that comes up, he could easily kill. But unfortunately, he's just fighting infantry, so that's not going to work. Almost got the infantry section. Very close. Meanwhile, we're seeing some more fighting going along the left-hand side. And Pinecone is, once again, in full retreat. Panzer Grenadiers and Grenadiers just moving on in. Luckily, Taj, because he just deployed everything at once, he has a really solid force in this huge group. Where it's kind of an accident, but it's working out. Now, you should probably move this Kettencred up. Grab more territory. Since he's pitting most of the men here. Nice bundle grenade. Almost kills the mortar. Riflemen do get upped with bars, which is not a good thing. Grenadiers have a harder time holding. Well, if they come up in a group. A captain unlock or being brought up for the Americans. 75, it looks like, is being brought up. We also have a... Wait, what? Really? You put up a 17-pounder in mid. Why? That... I mean, look, I'm not saying that won't hold back armor. I'm really not. It will. But, like... Damn. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you can protect it, that's pretty good. It'll keep the, again, allied armor back. Or Axis armor, I should say. Meanwhile, Black Eagle is taking over his side. Double MG kind of guarding with Rifleman, again, up with bars and a bazooka team. So he looks pretty set. Now, he did grab his territory. Now just grab the fuel. And, you know, you'll be equal with the Germans. Speaking of which, Germans have been getting their unlocks. The fire support or support elements. Kettencred did grab the territory along the left. Meanwhile, Pinecone is grabbing the manpower and the victory point, which the Axis are actually kind of down, honestly. The Allies have a lead, and they're putting even more pressure on the Axis, especially if they can take this, which would be a nice win right there. Gustatori smoked the sector, so that at least they'll decap this sector, even with MGs staring at them. I know they're trying to get around the MGs. They'll have to get through this tight corridor, but he's just going to reposition. Oh, too late! Double flamethrower is going to force him to retreat. Rifleman opening fire. Gustatori are strong, but they're not that strong to fight 3 squads. I know one's a bazooka, but still every little bit helps. Alright, what are the Axis bringing to the table? Anything? We got a stumble? Alright. Meanwhile, half-track moving on in. This is the assault half-track. I like how he has, like, double bars on it. That's cool. As someone who's fired a bar before, I do not think a man holding a bar in the back of this truck, just like, yes, let me hold it from the chest, is a really, I mean, like, unless that made it super fit, I don't know. But firing it, oh god, that kickback on it was so much. I feel like you would fly off the vehicle, or you would lose balance. Grenadiers in the stumble, keep putting pressure. They get some good fouls on it. Another shot might knock out that half-track. He will abandon ship. Half-track fires, I'm sorry, stumble fires over the half-track. Meanwhile, the Grenadiers continue to shoot at it. Riflemen closing the gap. Maybe they can throw some, AT grenades? Or does he not have AT grenades? He's focusing on the Grenadiers. That forces one squad back. Second squad. Once Rifleman squad pulls back, one Rifleman squad still advances. Grenadier having some issues, but here comes grenade, and that's going to force the Rifleman back. Okay. So at least a win for Taz. Meanwhile, Humphrey still controls mid. Look, but mortar fire. This is what I'm talking about. Like, if you don't have good artillery or anything, This is just a big target, a big expensive target. Oh wow, AT, never mind. What's that mortar? Just another AT gun, just moving on up and blasting it and killing it. Again, Humphrey, I like the idea. I think it was wrong in execution. I think you needed mortar fire or something to help neutralize any AT gun or other mortars that could have fought you. In this case, it was just an AT gun, but you get the point. Meanwhile, on the far right, we got, wow, Black Eagle with 3 MGs. Okay. Kind of guarding this sector. He's making sure that no infantry can get close. Palm Grenadiers trying to hold the line against double riflemen and a bazooka team. Oh, 3 Palm Grenadiers. So German guy is has some pretty solid infantry. And the Gustatori, so he has the infantry. He just needs the smoke. We have a bishop being unlocked by the Brits. 75... Well, sorry, the assault half-track is injured, needs heals. He needs an engineer squad, which he's getting. He has a Greyhound coming on out. And more rifleman squads are pulling back from Black Eagle. With a fighting position? I mean, I get... Oh, yeah, he's upgrading with a fighting position. I get that. You want to kind of lock things down. But, I mean... MG suppressing the Palm Grenadier, so he should be able to get that unlock. Okay. We have Italian Coastal, some oh god, sorry, Italian Coastal, the artillery officer just chilling in mid. How many units does he have? So he has like 3 front line. We have 3 front line for him and a Stuke. So not to discount that. That will, especially with the 17-pounder gun, that will help put any armor that comes up from the allies in its place. Now, that said, I don't know why you're charging the Stuke into the enemy. This seems like a bad idea, Taz, because Humphrey has AT rifles, but whatever. Pinecone as well, providing additional sight with the scout. Greyhound is trying to do what it can along the left, and luckily he's fighting a Panzer Grenadier and a Kentgrad, neither of which has any AT capabilities, so Greyhound can go at him with ease. Just needs to watch out for the mines. So I'll give credit for him placing and continuing to place. Riflemen moving on in, forcing Grenadiers and Panzer Grenadiers to fall back. So Pinecone looks like may be able to push up. Stubble trying its best. But against the Greyhound, it may, yeah, wanna... Oh, never mind. It is Stuke supporting. It should be fine. This is definitely a kill zone because the MG can suppress the Rifleman. Greyhound will have trouble versing the Stuke. So Humphrey can try, but he's not... I'm sorry, Humphrey. Sorry. Pinecone can try, but he's not going to break Taz over here. Meanwhile, Black Eagle seems to be the definition of fortification because he's building all sorts of tank traps. Sure, Chaffee is also on the field. I don't know if this is part of a spam or just a quick support unit for AT until he gets something more, you know, sophisticated out. Being special operations, sophistication is really a Sherman 76 or artillery with a whiz-bang, but that's about it. You're not going to get an Easy 8 or something else more substantial from him. Another 17-pounder. Hold on, guys. I think I've seen this one before. But, hey, this time he actually brought the artillery, so he has something. AT gun. Well, MG's also, I guess, there. Artillery slowly whittling down the bunker by D-Gaming Nation. Taz has the left-hand side under his control. Hopefully, Grenadiers can just move up and neutralize that mortar since it's wide open. Oh, Stubble died. Oh. I guess he was giving chase and got taken out by 17-pounder, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Does have veterancy, so wouldn't doubt it. Nice artillery officer. Calling in already in that sector. MG gonna suppress the Australians, so that'll make them easier targets for the artillery. This man is weak because he decides to keep him at just long enough to call more arty. And yeah, that's a good call because the Australians have to pull back. MG is setting up to protect the 17-pounder dug in. Push happening against the Stuke. Well, it's a D version. German guy is definitely outgunned here. Chaffee has the speed, and the bazookas have the additional firepower to break this Stuke D. Gustatori trying to burn the Chaffee. Fun fact, that's not gonna work. And there goes the Stuke. All right, cool. how's that flamethrower doing, buddy? Chaffee's like, you can do it all day. It's not gonna mess with me. Now, in reality, I think a flamethrower would hurt the crew of a tank, especially if it got inside of a tank. But for CoH3 logic, no. I'm also just thinking of how hot it is to be inside of a tank already, and you're just cooking the men inside. So I feel like there should be a thing where after like 10 minutes of, or not 10 minutes, but like minute of constant fire, the tank just heats up and it's just decrewed. You decrew the tank if it's just under like so much time of fire. Although I really wouldn't be a game mechanic, it's more just like a fun little thing you can do. Anyway, Chaffee gets hit by AT grenades from the Pomegranadiers. Riflemen pull back. There's tank traps galore in this sector, but again, it will provide cover for the Germans if they, choose to use it. Honestly, also, I think tank traps over here to prevent a flank might be beneficial, but hey, this guy just wants this point locked down so they don't get the VP. Okay? D-Gaming is hunting whatever Allied forces in mid. Allies have that. Kencrad Vet 3, very nice. Meanwhile, Kencrad on the far side was trying to scout. Oh, Vet 2 now. But scout units are going to take it up, or take that position. Vehicle-wise, is there any difference or anything new? No. We still have the Bishop in the back. We still have, well, lots of Allied forces. More Australians coming on out. Yeah, nothing on armor-wise. But we have Italian artillery moving onto the field. Again, the Stug, and that's about it. D-Gaming saving on up. He has 1,300 manpower. Okay, that's a bit much, I'm going to be honest. Unless you're saving up for, like, artillery spam or something. Nope, Panzer Company, so should have an armor. Honestly, if I'm D-Gaming, I look around and see what's, like, vital. This munition point, 10? That's 15 munitions. Definitely go for that. Maybe a fuel point. This one's far back. Should be good. Get that down. Just, I hate it when people save up, like, an insane amount of resources. Especially if they have a decent-sized army. Now, D-Gaming, he doesn't have the biggest army, to be absolutely fair. But, again, additional resources would be greatly appreciated, I think. But, yeah, that's just me. Again, Johnny, thanks for watching. Sorry I haven't been responding. Just didn't have chat. I didn't see it. Anyway. Kencrad over watching this sector, so again, provides additional sight for the Stug and stuff to hit. Left side, we have some pushing going on. Looks like Kencrad died. Panzergrenadier is easily going to push back the rifleman with MG support. This other rifle squad just going to chill. Though, honest, I think he needs to pull back a bit further. Allied forces are getting ridiculous here. No worries. MG kind of guarding this sector. Yeah, Allied forces just pushing on it, and nice idea with the artillery, but it doesn't help when there's no way to protect it and the truck's gone. Oh, artillery gets a good close range shot. I guess he's just auto fire everything close by. But, yeah, he's done for. Chaffee's just helping gun him down. Rifleman will clear it. Oh, bazooka teams are opening fire. Okay, they all missed. Cool. Love all the missing. Oh, there we go. Now just target the artillery piece and kill it. Yep. Alright, we got some artillery coming down. What, registered artillery? That's cool. But they can still, kill your arty piece. Hopefully he targets it. I mean, do they have a half track? No, they don't. They have no way to pull it. He's trying to target it, having some issues. Hold on, left-hand side, there's actually a push coming in from Taz against Pinecone over here. Crayon pulling back. 75 is injured. Does he have engineers? He does. Okay, he's getting more bazookas to help deal with this. Would also recommend the upgrade, but I understand you want to get the units first and then maybe get the upgrade. Scout units trying to take this sector, but MG's going to force him back. Again, Taz this area clear. Oh, smoke dropped. Okay, so at least still take that. Infantry section and Australians pushing into mid. Yeah, that one unit's not going to hold. MG, though, Vet 3 It definitely helps suppress that big old blob right there. Panzer Grenadiers can move on in, throw a nice little bundle grenade, and get themselves... Oh, never mind. They're just going to pull back. That works. Oh, good shot on the retreat. It's a bit of fire damage. Alright. So while German guy is currently getting his head crushed in, I say that just because, while at least none of his infantry died, he did lose a pretty expensive unit with the artillery. Brumbar's on the field. Now, D-Gaming has the right idea. This thing can take hits in the front and dish out damage to the infantry. And unfortunately for the British, Humphrey has not been able to get out another AT gun. So, very big potential win here as the Brumbar could very easily smash all the Allied armor in this sector. Or not armor, sorry. All the Allied infantry. MG just gonna suppress that poor engineer squad. Again, good job on Taz grabbing the left-hand side. Big ol' blob coming on into mid. We have a half-track. Oh, wow. Man's going clown car with bazooka teams. Okay. Okay. Well, currently I only see 2 bazookas. And this is the one key issue. I want to see how many bazookas this half-track fires. If it's only 2, this is the dumbest idea. If it's 4 and it's just visually glitched, then this guy is maybe onto something. Well, okay, until he walks next to an Italian unit that has AT grenades. Up, it moves. Is it gonna fire faster? Oh man, what the hell is this? I don't know where this guy's go. No AT grenades? Oh my god, German guy did throw AT grenades. Half track is almost dead though. Did we really pump out another 8? Oh, are you kidding me? You German guy! You bring out another artillery piece just to die. Are you kidding me? Half track's gonna get away. The blob is focused elsewhere, and there's nothing else. He lived. Chavez may not because of all the AT grenades coming his way. Only 1 actually hits him. Maybe more. We'll see if the Palm Grenadiers can get close. But that was stupid. I cannot believe Pine Cone actually lived in that. That is ridiculous. That was a charge that should have let that man die, and it did not happen. Italian coastal units grabbing the fuel. We have the Brumbar smashing the infantry, but now a 70-pounder is on the field, and it did a lot, forcing the Brumbar back. Taz has a Panzer IV and a Stug moving over, I'm assuming to help break this defensive line over here. Not a bad idea. There is a unfortunate M1 right there, so the Americans do have the, power to force him back. And remember, he doesn't have armored skirts, so he doesn't have the additional help or protection. MG bunker will go down at least. Up. Strike's coming on in. No way to brace, and there it goes. Well, there goes the AT gun for the, AT defense. Oh, sorry, the AT. Jeez, I cannot talk today. There goes the 17-pounder defensive emplacement for what, the 3rd time this game? Guys, remember, definition of insanity. Just keep doing it. Eventually it'll work out. Eventually. Alright. Sherman pushing on in. Jaffe's still around. I wouldn't be shocked if he sent it in around to hit this Panzer III from the side. German guy having some real bad luck with the, Black Eagle slowly wearing him down. Looks like some, pamphlets being dropped in mid to force a retreat. Okay, not much there. The British are already gone, but alright. Meanwhile, we got the Sherman still pushing up. It's not the upgraded one, but it's doing enough without it. Gustatori doesn't really have AT capabilities, but can easily hold back the Rifleman. Brumbar as well, hitting the Rifleman. Sherman, wow. German guy did not retreat. And there goes his Panzer III. Cool. Very cool. Sherman is down. Story moving on up. And he's going to retreat. Awesome. Rifleman and Captain coming on over with this stupid half-track. Captain hit the mine. Not really much for the half-track to hit, as bazookas, and none of these are really good unless they do like white phosphorus shot or something, but they don't have veterancy, so I don't know. Sherman is making a slow retreat back with a Stu giving chase. Honestly, if I'm Black Eagle with this Chaffee, I go potentially kill this Stu. Come on. Come on, Black Eagle. Let's go. Let's go, Black Eagle. Or just stand there. We got movement. Chaffee giving chase against the Stug. Stug, I think, drops smoke. We got a bounce. Stug needs to stop. Misses. Chaffee misses. Going a little bit to the left. And managed to knock out the Stug. Panzer IV coming on in, though. He can't crush it because this is a bigger carcass. Only a, well, that medium chassis would be only a heavy tank could crush it. I mean, they can still shoot at it. Unless that Chaffee gets lucky with... Oh! One dodge. Chaffee's pulling away. He has the speed. I cannot... That Chaffee actually survived. Holy mackerel. That is a Vet 2 Chaffee that has balls of steel for going after so many vehicles that deep in enemy territory and outrunning a Panzer IV. Nothing to sneeze at. Victory point wise, I will say the Allies have 3 against the Axis, which will bring them down. It's still neck and neck with both sides about the same points, but still good stuff. Panzer Grenadiers grabbing the victory point, so that'll slow the bleed. Grenadiers did grab a bar, so nice steal. Like on the Americans. Another Grenadier squad grabbing more territory. Brumbar pulling back after double 6-pounders hit it. Nebworfer is firing though. Unfortunately doesn't hit, but you know what is unfortunate? A Pershing is on the field, ladies and gentlemen. We have a goddamn Pershing ready to deal damage against the Axis. And unfortunately, I think German guy still doesn't have a... He's now getting AT, but he got another artillery piece. We got 1 Panzer IV, and we got 1 AT gun and a Panzer IV. So, if I'm the Axis right now, I am, oh, nice mine. I am currently talking and saying, how the hell do we kill this thing? Italian coastal units throwing AT grenades, that will, stun it a little bit. But again, they only brought down about a third. They did slow it down, I will say, but there's double engineers coming on in to quickly heal that thing and bring it back to operational status. Oh, never mind. He's still gonna fight. Panzer IV, I don't know if I want to risk this. I know the enemy has at least 2 AT guns. Nice kill on the Browning. Engineers healing that close to the front is a bit of a... It's a gamble, that's for sure. Because again, if he calls in a V1 or something... Which, at least we know what Taz went. Be very brutal. Nice hit with fire. Pershing is not healed, so he's going to crawl his way back. Panzer IV moving on in, but there is plenty of AT guns available for the British and Americans. They all will fire, and the Panzer IV goes down. Taz, again, go up front-facing and then retreat front-facing. Do not show rear armor, because it'll be very easy to kill your units. Big old blob of units coming on in. Artillery is fighting the other way. We're about to see German guy died for what, the 3rd time? 4th time? Oh wait! German guy remembered to bring the AT gun, and we got ourselves a big cannon opening fire against the armor. Chaffee barely alive. And there it goes. It dies thanks to a pack gun by D-Gaming. The blob is having trouble with all the flamethrowers. Armor is also having trouble. The Shermans have been up with 76 cannons. Riflemen are hitting the Palm Grenadiers from afar. There goes another unit. And he's going to pull back. Chaffee did perish, which is unfortunate, but looks like the rest of the American forces did okay. Unfortunately for German guy, he is down 2 Palm Grenadiers. and a, oh, I'm sorry, this RDP is still alive, so he can always recruit that. Get working, German guy. You have 800 manpower. Get working. I hear a V1 potential. Wait, where is it? Was there a V1? Oh, maybe no, it's probably something else. Pershing, still injured. Being hit by the pack gun. And a Panzer IV and a Brumbar moving on in. Circle of Doom being called in this sector, but again, AT guns are just right outside. Panzer IV is about to be hit by not just one set of AT guns, but two. And the Pershing gets the final kill. Taz was not expecting that. He's like, I'm just going to walk up and kill that Pershing. No. The Allies actually have solid AT coverage, so that will not fly. So right now, Axis are down. Oh, Axis are having flak falling and a Panzer III and a why just upgrade this? Oh, I guess he's just towing everything back. He's busy with it. He's trying to get out of harm's way. Okay, I can get that. Yeah, Taz has no armor, and luckily, we do have D Gaming with not one but two Panzer IVs. There's plenty of Rex in mid, by the way. Only the dock has access to recovery vehicles, but I don't think Jrchicklis is anywhere close to getting that, because I'm just imagining all the Rex in mid he could salvage for fuel. Pershing is back up. There is a fear prop that went over, so the Allies couldn't grab it. Pershing moving on up, takes shot for the Panzer IV. Did very little, even with the AT grenade. Oh, the Faust helps bring it down quite a bit. Damage engine once again. Pershing, it looks like, is unable to really use its speed. It just keeps getting engine critted. Allies will lose mid. Axis take control with Nebelwerfer opening fire around the Pershing. Prevent a heal. Engineers pull back. Kind of a, I think, early call-in. I think he would have been fine if he would have just pulled the unit back. Australian units moving on in, but no AT. Panzer IV can easily cause some damage there. Panzer III is hiding behind a rock. Okay. Shermans are ready to go. Again, they can easily outgun this Panzer III with ease. There's a bunker here, another pack gun provided by German guy. No, sorry, D Gaming to help German guy. Artillery back at base. Okay, cool. Decrew that. And then maybe bring over the others? Or reposition? I'm not sure. Panzer III died so quickly, I didn't even have a chance to look over. But yeah, there it goes. Looks like there's some artillery being called in. Okay. I think he killed a single MG with that. I guess it's better than nothing. Double Grant on the field by Humphrey, so he has a good amount of frontline troops. I'm actually a little shocked he went with Creeping Barrage over the Archer. I mean, I guess he really wants a 70-pounder to come in clutch, but honestly, I think the Archer would have been a better call. That way you could easily deal with Tigers or any other armor, including the Brumbar, which we know is been an annoying thing. But looks like actually the Brumbar died. Oh, no, Brumbar's still alive. Sorry. We know the Brumbar's still in the field then. Alright, Obiche is on the field. So it's going to start bombing, hopefully, a lot of the Allied key positions back here. Maybe hit the AT guns. Trying to hit the AT guns. Gets a damn good shot or close to it. Oh, there goes one AT gun. Brandt's moving on in. This could be a bad call because there's plenty of Panzer IVs. AT gun is decrewed. Panzer IV is pulling back. Brandt's moving on up. With the help of a Pershing, gets one kill on the Panzer IV. AT grenades again knock out its engine. Satchel was thrown? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, never mind. It's just little charges by some type of half-track or mortar or something. Good double kill. All right, pack gun and artillery help neutralize both Grants. So many dead wrecks in mid. More Panzers moving in the back lines. Pershing could be in harm's way. AT guns are lining on up. Can we snare? We know they have snares. Be good if you snared. Pershing does die, but the snare goes off. Panzer IV is on the brink of death. There it goes with an AT rifle hitting it. This other Panzer IV might die. Oh wait, no, all 4 allied AT guns are dead in mid. Damn. What a way to go. At least Taz will be able to escape with 1 Panzer IV. Honestly, I think the Axis easily walk away with a win in that fight, knocking out 4 AT guns and a lot of the allied armor. Allies thought they could move in and easily get some kills. That did not pan out for them. Although, remember, guys, there's a guy named Black Eagle that's been chilling along the side over there. And, yeah, he is still chilling and fortifying. But he has a lot of resources, and he's at pop cap. So I can't deny he has potential. His blob is chilling as artillery hits around him. So maybe you walk up and go kill that. I know there's mines, but you have plenty of bodies to throw at the mines. Just spread out. But yeah, no, I will commend at least Taz putting a cache down. Oh, never mind. Allies have 2 caches. Actually, he's putting a cache around the front. Pinecone, you don't... Okay, I understand if the guy that currently has, like, you know, 99 out of 100 pop puts down a cache. I don't understand for a guy that has a third of an army putting down a cache. That doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, fuel-wise, he's getting closer to where I think he should be able to get another Pershing out pretty soon. Meanwhile, it's going to be up to Humphrey to maybe retake mid with double Grant. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Axis still have plenty of armor and looks like plenty of AT. Nebelwerfer gets a close shot on that blob, not direct hit. Very close though. Grenade is thrown. Blob continues to move on up. AT gun will be gone here soon, but plenty of reserves. Artillery is hitting the back lines. Like, wow, okay. That has to be what, the Black Dragon artillery? Well, it did work. Almost killed a unit, but definitely cleared the bunkers. Fear prop is going to force the British forces back because they don't want to just automatically retreat. And it looks like Circle of Doom from the artillery officers there too. So 2 ways the Axis are just annoying the Allies, keeping them off the point, which is good because right now that is actually keeping the Axis at about a 60-point lead over the Allies. They just need to keep up the pressure, and this game could be GG'd. I almost forgot. There is a bishop in the back trying to fire. Obiche returning the kindness with some fire hitting his over in that general direction. Alright. France have moved on up to hit the Panzers. Panzer IV. Oh, 1 Panzer IV is taking a lot of hits. That's Taz's. D-Gaming still has his. Taz, pull back yours. I guess he... There. Oh, no, there we go. Pack gun, Vet 3 lined up, ready to go. Hitting the Grants once again. Plenty of good shots in. Panzer IV. Oh, there, never mind. Just bounced. Rumbar took some shots. This other Panzer IV didn't really take any damage. But they keep the Allies off that point. One thing to consider is on the left-hand side is the engineers and the captain grabbing territory. Might not seem like a big deal, but it does stop the Allies from losing victory points and now puts pressure on the Axis. Alright. Mortar is just causing all sorts of havoc with those timed charges. Panzer Grenadiers moving on up. Hopefully to grab that territory. Pershing is on the field. Again, hopefully this one doesn't die as quickly. Not as quickly, but it doesn't die like the last one. And he hopefully has some sweepers. Keeps his distance. If he does, Pinecone will have a very strong unit. And honestly, yes, the Axis have a manpower deficiency, at least compared to the Allies. Allies have 50 munitions per turn. Although it's equal on fuel. Pershing coming on in to wreak havoc against the German infantry by Taz. Speaking of wrecking havoc, here's a big old blob of man flying, okay, that tried to cause some damage. Knocked out the AT gun. Hold on a second. Flak filling. Wipes 1 squad. Almost gets another. But 1 bazooka team is down. I don't know why you picked up the Flak 36 without the ability to, you know, pull it back, but it's just gonna get KO'd. And there is a Sherman that also went in, but looks like hit a mine. So, Black Eagle, he still has plenty of resources to rebuild his army pretty quick. So I don't know what's going on there. Oh my god, are you kidding me? How? Oh. That, you know what? I don't need to know how, because I figured it out. King Tiger just again, uses the back of his hand pretty effectively to slap down any push by that Pershing. And is now at 1. Okay, when the enemy has a Pershing and you don't really have any good counters on your side, that's not good. The British is the best thing you got, and unfortunately he doesn't have an archer because he thought he wouldn't need it. That was a mistake. Look, maybe the Creeping Barrage does wonders. Maybe the 17-pounder he's getting would do great. But we know the enemy has Obiche. We know the enemy has good RDs, so I don't know. I don't know about this one. Alright, MGs to help guard the front. Cool. I will say that 17-pounder needs to be well placed, and you guys need to be mobile. Please stop moving the like as soon as you fire with the bishop, pull back. Okay, at least you recognize it, so Humphrey will at least get his unit out of there. Australians try to take mid, but with the king right there. Oh wait, hold on. We have was it the Humphrey calling his Creeping Barrage in. Get some good hits against the Italian coastal units. Coming against the king. King dodges most of the rockets, but the MG is barely alive. Clearly with like 10 health remaining. Circle of Doom hitting the British infantry section. Panzer Grenadiers moving in close. Circle of Doom though. A lot of damage. Both units die to the arty and to a bundle grenade. Nice. Meanwhile, this man continues to just lock down his territory. Whiz bang, I feel like you have better luck in mid. I just looking at this, I feel like you'll have better luck over here. Rumbar moving on in. Again, Axis have this thing locked down. I know there's this allied blob along the side, but it doesn't have AT. Unless, I'm genuinely curious what yeah, I don't know. Oh, he dove in deep in order to call in his artillery. So we have the Black Dragon artillery coming on in, hitting this sector. King Tiger pulling back because he doesn't want to have to deal with all this. Plenty of bunkers laid down by D Gaming to cover his weaker flank. But it seems like, you know what, German guy does know what he's doing. He's coming back. He's sending a Panzer III to fight 2 Shermans 76s. Anyway. Gustatori are burning the SF Commandos. There goes that poor Panzer III. Is he still... Oh, there's artillery. Okay. At least the Gustatori is burning the infantry away, but... I don't know. First off, this man should have a front line. Like, yet you had so much manpower. You should have had a front line position. That munition point in the back would have been perfect. Then you get a medical half-track. Bing, bada, boom, you're good. Whatever. Anyway, they push back German guys' efforts, I guess. German guy still lost his Panzer III, and now he has no armor. I guess he could get a Tiger if he really wanted to. Artillery helps break apart the AT gun and additional infantry coming on up. There's not much left for Humphrey. He has 1 Australian unit. That's about it. King takes a direct shot from the 17-pounder. But if the Obiches spot that, which they did, they're just going to RD it to death. Yeah, the Italian, wait. Or is it just Obiches? How many Obiches do you have? Oh, just 1, okay. Damn, just so much RD. Whoa, big push happening. AT guns clearing the bunkers. Shermans should help clear the AT guns. Alright. I will give credit where credit is due. The giant AT line backed up by a bunch of Shermans. Not a bad idea. Probably should kill this stuff so it doesn't get brought back. But now we have 3 Shermans versing a King Tiger, and they're going to move on up. King Tiger Takes out one Sherman. 2 additional ones remaining. There's plenty of AT, though. Second Sherman goes down. Now, unfortunately, because he's facing the enemy, the AT guns might kill it. Are you gotta be kidding me? Another King Tiger... If I post this as a short on YouTube, people are gonna be like, another King Tiger survives. That's BS. Actually, all the AT guns died as well. Grants are giving chase because they see, like, no, we cannot have another short where the King Tiger lives. They want that King dead, but there's a Panzer IV trying to cover. This Grant, though, gets close and does put down the King. But as we can see behind him, the Grants are taking too much fire from the Panzer IV and other AT guns. Panzer IV goes down, but the Grants die. So you know what? They did kill the King, but they pretty much lost everything to do it. So I don't know if that was worth it. Alright, Pershing trying to hold mid for the Allies. Again, there's still plenty of AT guns, some of which they took from Black Eagle. Oh, not Black Eagle, sorry. Pinecone, since he threw it away. Right now, at least they're lucky Black Eagle has so much manpower and fuel, he can hopefully pump out more Shermans here in a second. Gustatori and Grenadiers pushing into mid, but there's not much infantry to defend it. Obiche's clearing the infantry. Pershing doing its best to hold it back. Now it doesn't have to worry about a King Tiger ruining its day. Hey, guess what, though? Double Faust! You like your engine crit? There it goes. Pack gun opening fire. Pershing may die again. Wow, he lost the Grenadier, but he just, like, no, I'm killing the Pershing again. It's a routine. It's a custom. It's a tradition. Anytime a Pershing comes in, we just absolutely thrash it. Whiz-bang opening fire to clear this sector. Alright, pretty good stuff. Engineers coming on in. Again, Allies are down by about 40 points or so, but it's still closer than I would have guessed. Allies really scraping the barrel. They got themselves, well, some frontline infantry. We'll see how much. Couple Australians and a number of Shermans. Engineers are dying in mass, though. Meanwhile, the Axis have multiple Panzer IIIs being developed, and Brumbar still in the field. And Half-Track trying to grab that AT gun. No dice. No dice. Maybe just pick up that one. I don't know. Stick with the smaller one. Honestly, if I'm the Allies, maybe send a scout unit to go grab that. That's 15 munitions that you could grab. That would really help you out. Panzer Grenadiers moving on in against the Founder. Australians trying to hold the line. MG opening fire on them. German getting some good hits on the Panzer Grenadiers. Grenadiers moving on in. Again, a lot of AT guns. Medical bunker going down to help heal all this stuff as well. Number Warfare Vet 2. Just so many dead carcasses. Like, I'm sorry, German guy. If I'm you, I get a recovery vehicle and I salvage all of this, because that is so much manpower and fuel you could get. And don't say, well, Greyshot, you know, it's only a quarter or 33% or whatever. It's not that much. No, it is. It is. Because even like a quarter of all of this is still like 150 fuel. Especially, I think there's more wrecks. Yeah, there's more wrecks over here. Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, Palm Grenadiers are slowly trying to get through the MG line. It looks like they're maybe managing it. I think the MG, yep. The AT, sorry, the MG they had here died, so Palm Grenadiers moving in to capture that territory to help speed up the loss. But here comes a blob, SF Commandos and Riflemen. Palm Grenadiers are pretty weak, so I don't think they'll survive, but I think Gustatori has a oh, never mind, here come the Shermans. Here come the Sherman. Oh, please. Let this be a good day. He's pulling back. Aw, he's walking. Oh, no. Okay, Sherman took some damage, but Gustatori got way too close for their own good. I truly thought German guy was going to lose all that. Brumbar having issues right there. Australians moving into mid to grab the territory. Again, they'll probably beat back Gustatori fine. Bunker goes down along the flank, though. The bigger issue is going to be mid. Because the Axis, in my eyes, it's going to be easier for them to take it. Alright, I'm glad he got additional penetration, German guy. There's one Panzer III, and if this man gets SF commandos with bazookas, you're done. Instead, he holds fire and chills. Never mind. Maybe this is the bold strategy you need to do. I don't know what's happening anymore. Anyway, big push along the left. We got another Sherman being forced back by a pack. Riflemen decap the territory. That'll put pressure on the Axis, but the Axis have 130 victory points, so it's going to take time, a lot of time, for them to just lose this game. Pinecone, I would assume you have... Oh, no, you don't. A lot of manpower. A lot of manpower. But no munitions. Rumbar moving on in. Vet 3, by the way. That thing has about 35 kills, all things considered. Oh, I heard that. King Tiger is on the field. With also multiple Panzer IVs on standby whenever population cap gets low enough for D Gaming to deploy it. He's like, all right, kill this Panzer Grenadier squad. Come on, do it. Kill me. Do it now. Nope, he somehow holds the line, doesn't lose the manpower, and the Panzer IVs will still have to wait. Rumbar just chilling. There's no AT gun. Deal with them. Oh my god, did he just... No, he pulled it back. Okay. Hold on. Grant chasing the Brumbar. D-gaming. Turn it around! Alright, lots of Faust about to hit that Grant, so at least it won't kill the Brumbar. And Sherman's on standby to hold this point, but they need a second point. Allies are going to be desperate, but a triple AT gun line... I'm sorry. Is it 2 M1s and a... Yeah, we have 2 M1s, and then we got ourselves a pack gun. That's pretty funny. Alright. Allies do stop the bleed, but it's a 100-point difference. And there's a king in mid. Almost one-shots the MG, pretty much. Alright. Artillery gets a good shot, thanks to the bishop. Grenadiers will move into mid. Allies need a Hail Mary of some type, but that is not happening. Whiz Bang coming on in to be that Hail Mary. Actually gets some decent shots and gets them off the point, at least for a moment. Grenadiers walking back on. This is where the Shermans need to move over, but they're busy with Gustatori coming on over. This man has bazookas, and he's not moving his units. Oh, God. Yeah, this was definitely a lower ranked game. Can we all just admit that? Like, there's some strats here that's just like, okay. What, German guy at least gets his revenge as all of Black Eagle's men desperately try to fight and die over the point. Oh my god. Well, that was one last gasp to fight. Pack guns are just easily killing the Shermans. That's it. It's GG. Fire coming down as remaining forces just get pulverized by the tank fire. And that's it. Axis win. Yeah, Axis, better survivability with the armor for the most part. Able to use their stuff better. And the worst player, Pinecone, I don't think was worse than German guy. German guy, I don't know what the hell you were doing, but like constantly moving up artillery and stuff is just absurd. Honestly, like Black Eagle, while he did a good job defending, I thought he could have placed more mines and other defenses. Like you started to see that, but he could have put caches down because he had so much. There's so many things I think everyone could have done differently. I think the better player here was D Gaming, who had coverage on his side, who tried to help in mid, and Taz as well. I feel like you could have took more of the left-hand territory with a Kettenkrad or something, just harassed Pinecone since you were damaging him so much. But again, you were early AFK, so it's not like you're walking out Taz perfectly from this game. I will say Taz did submit this game So thank you, Taz, for submitting it. It was a pretty interesting game from what I see. Yeah, Pershing just died so many times. Like Panzer IVs got pumped out, but died pretty quick. Best was Panzer Grenadier, which, to be fair, that Panzer Grenadier squad did pretty well. Australians got 47 kills, nothing too shabby. Bishop, 17, 38 for the Brumbar, never died. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. Again, Panzer Grenadiers, pretty solid stuff right there. With some nice bundles. Lots of Shermans just keeling over. And I think that's about... Gustatori. At least they never died as well. But some real weird choices in this game, to be very honest. And some things that'll make you hit your head against the wall. But it was still a game. It was a game of all time. And that's fine with me. So thank you, Taz, again. If you have a replay you want to submit to me, submit to my Gmail or Discord. Again, both are down below. So don't say I don't know your email or I don't know your Discord. Stuff is down below. Submit to me, and I may check it out. This has been Greyshot17, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot17, and before y'all go, let me give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G240, Milam, Big Cooch, Aphyria, Ace, Pyro Shark, Tonybee 95, Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support and helping me grow my channel and support my channel and everything I do. Thank you, and to the rest of you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.